Coach, how did Yanni grade out in his first start? Pretty well? Or?
Yeah, he was in the 90s. Very happy with it.
What did you see out of him that you wanted to see, and what does he need to continue with?
Well, his biggest thing is just continuing to understand what he sees and reacting to what he sees and kind of what he doesn't see. They showed a couple things that they didn't come. They show one thing and do something else. And, you could see a little bit of confusion in him, but all in all, was very happy with the way he played, the way he fought. The way he didn't let the game bother him. He was up to the challenge.
Plans still to kind of rotate Tony and Bosch?
Yeah, going to continue moving forward with that, and hopefully, be in a situation again where we can get some rhythm going offensively and get some of those other guys in there as well.
Late in the game, you got some guys in. Did you see some positives out of those?
There's positives in all of them. Just being able to get on the field and get reps is a huge positive for all those guys. Happy with the way they played. Happy with just seeing them get out there and play, and now be able to build on what they've done.
Coach mentioned they can really get off the edge. Liberty can. What's going to be the challenge for you guys this week?
I think again it's going to be focusing on us and focusing on technique, not getting caught up so much in what they're doing that we lose sight of us and what we're trying to do. Which is easy to do again for Yodney, a young guy, to see something coming and forget about technique. So we're going to talk a lot about that this week.
Yeah, I don't know if Hogerson was having fun with us or what, but ask him about Yodney. He goes, "I don't want to talk about it." Yeah. So, but you know how he is, whether it's peanut butter or freshman offensive tackles. I can't get a gauge on him. Just like you say, just trying to keep his head and keep his poise.
Yeah, he played well. Just happy with what he's done so far, and want to see him continue to improve and continue to trust what he sees. And when he thinks he sees something and it doesn't come, react to it. Which is what you talk to all young guys about, whether it's a redshirt freshman tackle or a young center. It's all the same stuff. You constantly talk about, hey, you saw something. There's a reason you thought this was going to happen. Trust what you see.
I was talking to Jeff Braun last night. Guy, I think he left the year before you got here. He noticed a lot of the Stanford principles, pulling guards and things like that.
I think
he wishes he was still playing here.
Well, tell him if he wants to come back, we'll take him. I think that's a big part of wherever you coach and whoever you work with, you bring something with you wherever you go. And we had success doing some things there, so we're going to try to use some of them here. What can fit into our offensive scheme, we're going to try to use. A lot of stuff we did out there that just doesn't fit in our scheme, so it's kind of not even discussed or talked about.
When you look back on the game tape, does the 4th and 1 failure take any priority over any other play, or is it just, hey, that's just one play where they brought a bunch of guys?
No, it's pretty frustrating. It's a play that we feel like we should have been able to convert, and we weren't able to get it done. So that you can bet that'll be a big point of contention this week, is making sure everyone's on the same page and making sure we're executing in this situation.
I know they had a good push out the right side, and they also a backside guy on block that actually was able to get into the play.
They were blitzing on both edges, and again, you expect that when you line up in that situation. It's something we got to do a better job of. Got to do a better job coaching it. Got to do a better job executing.
When you look at this Liberty team, what do you see from them that you may need to prep a little bit more for this week?
They do some things that you don't see every day. They run some blitzes that are a little different to what we're accustomed to seeing. They twist a lot, both the run game and the pass game. So they do some stuff that are going to keep us busy in practice, there's no question, and stuff that we've got to really coach hard to get our guys ready.
I know you guys have seen good defensive ends and that. Liberty, I guess, has a pretty good defensive end. What is the challenge there, especially with a young left tackle?
The biggest thing that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about, is focusing on your technique and don't worry so much about who you're blocking. Take a great step, get good angles, good leverage, good targets, punch in the passing game, lockout, all that stuff that we continually talk about. That sometimes when Yeah, you got a good player that you're going to get. You forget about that. And, you can see it when they forget about their technique because the guys running around the edge and hits the quarterback right in the teeth. So, we're going to spend a lot of time focusing on our technique.